Alright then guys, what is up? I'm AsgardsChamp. Welcome to episode 49 of my playthrough for Total War Saga Thrones of Britannia. Just before we get into it, as always guys, if you've not already and you fancy doing so, my links are down to my social media in the description below. If you want to give me a follow there, that would be greatly appreciated. Let's have a quick recap. So we've got some armies down in the south. That's right, we were at war with Sussex. So we've got one army down here. I believe this is... okay, that's the Swords of Wayland. We had Oxford over here, I think that's Oxford. The Bringers of Ragnarok, we're going to go bring that one down, so that's also held by Sussex. And then we've got kind of in this northern part of, I think this is like old East Anglia, I believe, and this would be the north of it. We have the Swinery, who are going to kind of move south, taking settlements as they go. They were one of our newer armies. Then we've also got coming down towards sort of like Cornwall and Devon. Got the Dragon Slayers, so these guys are going to obviously keep moving this way as well. I think the plan with this army was to take Bridgeport here and then Wareham over this way, because that is a walled settlement and probably going to take a full stack to take it down. I don't know what kind of garrison they've got, it's not a full stack, but even still, need to be careful. And I've just spotted as well, they've got an army over here, so we need to watch out for them too. Okay, cool. We also have, I think it was over in Ireland, we managed to actually kick the Norse raiders out of Ireland, so we were going to move these guys kind of up north and start taking these settlements back. But also we are preparing for the inevitable invasion of kind of Southern Ireland here, which we're going to do at some point. We need to obviously time that right, so we're not kind of warring with too many people at the same time, but I don't think it'll take too long. We should be able to manage that. Then finally, up in the north up here, we raised a new army here, who then ended up getting besieged. I think we did manage to fight them off though in the end. But yeah, this settlement got besieged. In fact, let's just get that repaired as well. Can't actually remember if we used the garrison here to defend them. I think we did. It's been a little while since I played, guys, so apologies for that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we used the garrison that were here in this particular settlement for the most part, and we fended off the invaders, and actually looks like we took them out completely. Can't see them anywhere. Yeah, so the Thunderhammers were actually on their way back to kind of come and help out. Didn't need to in the end. So yeah, we're going to go march on Lathan over here, I think. Just a bit annoying that I kind of moved these guys now because it didn't need to be in the end, but never mind. That's what happens sometimes. Now it does look like we're at the start of a turn, which is unusual for us. Normally we're at the end of the turn by the beginning of an episode, but either way, it's fine. So let's get cracking, I guess. Now, in terms of economy and things like that, we're doing just fine. I mean, we're able to raise another army if we need one. Don't think we do. I think we're fine. Got enough food in the bank as well. So yeah, I think we're all right in terms of economy. I don't really want to start spending a bunch of time going through here and micromanaging all my regions and settlements. Don't think there's any need to do so. Let's just get these guys kind of set up. Where do we want to put them? Let's try and get them as close to Lathan as we can. Get them on land. There we go. Yeah, and obviously there's bogs here, so we need to watch out that we don't leave anyone kind of in these bogs on their own. But yeah, I think with this army we'll take Lathan over here. There's Blascona, and then maybe sail them over this way. Stonequay. We'll have to obviously retake all of these that we previously had taken. It was our old King Guthfrid who took these originally. But yeah, cool, that's fine then. So that's those guys sorted. I think this army here, we'll let them replenish. Once they're replenished, then we'll send them across as well to start taking settlements. And then I think we wanted the Blood Eagles over here to start moving north. See settlements like this one. Was it the Blood Eagles? Or were they going to defend? I don't really remember. Either way, let's move them into this settlement here. Maybe next turn we can take a settlement or two, and we'll see. Now, who else have we got? So we've got two armies kind of poised to attack Ireland over here. So the Sons of Woden with King Uhtred, it's Guthrid's son, and we've got this army down here as well, Fury of Tyr, with Magnus. He can also move south from here. So yeah, these guys are just going to sit where they are for now, which does make me think, what do I do with Thor's hammer? This is Waltheof. I think that's how you pronounce that. Waltheof. Probably should move him north as well. I kind of don't want to just leave one army to do it, because I don't know what kind of resistance they've got. It's not even a full stack as well. Saying that, we do have armies who are going to sweep down from the north down, so we should be alright, I think, with just that one army. So let's actually move these guys south as well. They can get ready for the attack. The attack on Ireland. So yeah, let's get them moving south. Cool. Alright, that's the north in Scotland and Ireland sorted out. Let's go look at this army down here. So this is the Dragon Slayers. Let's go take this settlement as planned. Occupy that one. Now, yeah, we need to watch out for this army. I think dealing with them before we besiege this settlement here is probably the right thing to do. Because I don't want to be besieging this settlement and then end up having to fight. Well, you know, these guys coming to reinforce. That wouldn't be good for us. I'm just going to skip low public order. That doesn't exist. It didn't happen. Attrition for the Swords of Wayland. That's right, because they were besieging this settlement, so we want to attack this as soon as we can to prevent that attrition from really messing us up. And we've got skills available for Uhtred as well. Let's check this while we're here. This is not King Uhtred, this is just General Uhtred. Maybe we get a point in Quartermaster just so he can get about a bit quicker. While we're here, let's actually deal with what he's doing this turn. A couple of options. We can either put him on the water. Actually, there's no port there, so we couldn't attack it. So yeah, we need to keep him on land. Yeah, let's just move him down. Let's just move him down as far south as we can. I think I kept him by the road there, so he shouldn't take any attrition. Nope, that's fine. And then I think there's Theodford. I think we'll take that one next. Yeah, we'll take that one next and then decide from there. Obviously, we're just going to be zigzagging around taking settlements. It's this one here that's going to be a bit of an issue in that it's got a fairly strong garrison. We'll probably have to take everything around it out first before we attack. Now that is Definer, so it's not Sussex. And by that I mean no one should come to their aid other than the Anglo-Saxons, so maybe if we take those guys out as well. We do have armies coming from the south here as well to help out, so should be fine. Let's get the Swords of Wayland into this settlement anyway. It's well enough that we can auto-resolve this, I think. Do it defensively to try and minimise the amount of troops we lose. Alright. Well, that wasn't expected. We actually lost. That's a bit frustrating. Okay, well, here's what it is. We can fall back, replenish, and go attack again in the future. It's a bit annoying actually, because now this army is going to be free to kind of build up a little bit of strength. I can't get these guys in the settlement this turn, so I can't actually start recruiting any more troops for them. Yeah, a little bit frustrating. Maybe I should have fought that one on the map. I think next time I do that, we will move them around to where the road is and attack from there, just so they're not suffering that attrition. Oh well, can't win them all. That's fine. Let's attack this settlement here and take this one. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. We have plenty of armies around that it's not going to be an issue for us. I don't think we will eventually take that, no matter what. Just Hastings. How fitting that we would not be able to take Hastings and we are a Viking army. Anyway, I think that's everybody moved and dealt with. Magnus and Uhtred are staying where they are. Oh, there's Copsig over here as well. Okay, so that's the army in Scotland who are replenishing because we just recruited them not too long ago. Cool. Well, that's all fine then. I think we can end the turn there quite happily, so I will do so. Alright, we've seen this event before, so we can either get morale for our troops for 6 turns, or we can take public order for 6 turns. I'm actually going to take public order. It's probably a bit more relevant to ourselves. Uhtred, King Uhtred has become a baker, which gives him a bit more replenishment. Interesting. Nothing else to worry about there. Yeah, so down in the south, exactly what I kind of was hoping wouldn't happen has happened, but it's not that we can't deal with it. It's fine. The army that was sat in Hastings took a few troops on, moved over and took this settlement as well. A bit annoying because this army I've got here, I don't even know if they'd really be able to take that one on. I mean, maybe. But it does put me at a bit of a disadvantage now, in that I'm going to have to probably sit these guys in this settlement and take on some more troops. Now we've got swordsmen, so that's fine. Definitely got enough spearmen. Also fine. We could do with some archers and some cavalry, I would have thought. Now how many units does that put us up to? We're on 13 at the moment, and we've just taken 6. We can take 1 more. Who should we take? Maybe some berserkers. Yeah, okay, let's do that. We've got the money to do it for sure, that's fine. Put them up to 20. We will let them sit there and replenish. Now it's going to take a little while, so this is why this is a bit annoying. I think this is one of the complaints people have with Thrones of Britannia, is that you kind of just get bogged down and not able to do much in situations like this because of the replenishment system and so on. Anyway, I'm not here to get into that, but yeah, this army of Sussex are probably going to take a few more settlements now, which makes me think I should probably bring these guys back down south. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get these guys moving south. I don't think they have any other armies that can kind of strike us over here. But on the flip side to that, we do have another army here, so let's continue taking settlements from them. I think that was an Anglo-Saxon settlement, which is good because they are our ancient enemies. And we've got some research available too. Again, I keep forgetting where we were kind of putting points here, but I think we were going down the bodyguards and champions route, so let's continue with that. Skills available for Copsig. Let's give him a point as a quartermaster because he's going to have to march about quite a bit. Now we do want to keep him there to, well, I guess defend and also replenish for now. So let's continue with that. This army here have moved away, but we will take Ladan this turn, I think, because we need a little bit of replenishment as well, by the looks of it. So we'll get that this turn. I'd like to take this army out before they do any more damage. We're definitely running into the same problem we had with... Gosh, I can't remember the name of the faction that used to... Lachlan, that was it. Lachlan, who had some settlements up here and I was chasing them down for ages. I want to try and avoid that situation again if I can. But if it happens, it happens. Let's just jump down here to the Dragon Slayers because it does look like their army over here. Okay, they're actually raiding in this region here. So this is held by Weissing. I think that's how you pronounce it. So I guess I can leave them alone for now and go and besiege this one. Let's do it. Let's do it anyway. If we see it, they're not going to get to me in one turn, so let's see what happens. I mean, I could even attack this now and probably win by the looks of it in terms of the balance of power. But I will spend one turn. Or shall I? Actually, shall I spend a turn? Or shall I just attack? I think we just... No, we can't actually. We need the equipment, so yeah, we're going to have to take some, but the balance of power should go up even more for the next turn when we can attack that. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's worth me actually putting in some like more defences in places, but I'm not sure if there's much point. I'm not sure at all. Yeah, nothing seems to really stand out to me as necessary, if that makes sense. At this late stage in the campaign, I think everything's kind of alright. It's going to tick over in terms of my economy and all of that. We just need to get to the fighting. Alright, who else have we got to move? Richard's not moving. We've got Ragnald. Okay, Ragnald's down here. That's fine. Magnus is staying where he is. Gorka of the Blood Eagles is going to move this turn because we wanted to take some settlements back from the Norse, namely this one, I think. So let's do that this turn. Yeah, with this small army, we should be able to take these minor settlements. When we get to one where there's walls, that's where we're going to have problems like here. So this is where we'll want to bring in our other forces, such as Copsig's army over here, just to help out a bit. Right, let's see, anyone else to move? So Magnus, Ragnar's the same with the Waltheof. Where's Waltheof going again? I think we were keeping him down south, weren't we? Well, in Ireland anyway. And yeah, let's pop him into that settlement. Yeah, I think that's everyone then, in that case. Let's just have a look to see, check public order. Anywhere where we've got like terrible public order, let's see what we can do about putting it back up. Food's not an issue as such, so that's fine. Can actually just upgrade this market here as well. Why not? Let's just do it. Get more garrison troops as well, that kind of thing. Where else have we got lower public order? Somewhere like here, we can get a church in. It does cost us a little bit of money, but it gives us public order, so that's fine. We have another building slot here too. So we could put in Villa Estates, actually gives us a bit more public order. Or a thing, which reduces corruption and gives us public order. Let's do it, why not? Why not? Now I know Northymbre is one of the ones where we typically have public order problems. It's at 2 at the moment, but we do have an event which is buffing it by 3, so it's usually sitting at -1. What can we actually just get rid of right off the bat? Okay, we can actually upgrade this when we get a bit more money to a grand estate, which will help us out. Cool. Alright, well I'm not going to worry too much about that. I kind of went back on my own word there and started messing around with buildings when I still wasn't going to, but anyway, let's end the turn there and keep this war going. Alright, so Anglo-Saxons want... No, it's definite, sorry, want peace. They want me to pay them. I mean, what planet are these guys living on? Obviously I'm not going to pay them any money. Yeah, let's decline that.
You are a fool to reject this.
Well, we'll see about that, Mr. Definite. Alright, so we get Blackmail going on here. I can probably afford for Uhtred to lose some influence. He's got that many estates and things like that that it'll stay at 10. And it's not going to be a problem. We do lose a bit of money though. Or we could lower the influence of Hereward. Oh no, actually it's the faction leader. Only for 6 turns. But Hereward will gain Vengeful. It's a bit of a shame it doesn't tell you what this trait does now. So I can actually make an informed decision. I'm going to ignore it just to give him it, but... Actually, you know what? No, I'm just going to pay him off. I've got the money. Let's do it. So more than you bargained for. We've seen this before. So major diplomatic penalties towards other factions for 6 turns. That's fine. We don't like diplomacy anymore anyway. We're just fighting everyone that we can. One thing I need to actually remember is that when we do go to war with the Southern Island factions, we need to have an army over here. To take this back and defend against any of these armies, so we need to make sure we have that done. Okay, so looks like they stopped raiding down here in the south, but that's fine because we can take this settlement this turn, I think. Yeah, of course we can, and we'll auto resolve this. The main problem area I've got at the moment is Sussex. We're going to occupy this as well, get 8% replenishment back, which will certainly help. Skills available for Wilmere. We will give him... let's give him a point in Siege Engineer just because he is running around doing sieges and so on. Yeah, so this army of Sussex are kind of running around causing me a bit of havoc, to be honest. And it looks like actually we've got a rebellion over here. Okay, did not expect that one. I think these guys can probably start following this army now and taking these settlements back, so we will do that. So yeah, let's just kill these guys quickly, just so they're not a problem later on. Cool. And oh, he's actually racked up from that. Was it this guy?
Ready for combat.
Yeah, Ragnar. Okay, cool. With Ragnar then, actually, let's give him a point in Quartermaster, get him moving about. I think when you get further up Quartermaster as well, you actually reduce the upkeep of certain troops in your army, so that's good too. Yeah, let's start taking these settlements back. And actually, from fighting those battles, we've actually replenished our troops quite a little bit more. So yeah, we'll definitely go fight him when we get a chance and then come back for Hastings. In the meantime, well, I think actually we probably have this under control with this army now, so we don't really need to bring us a Ragnarok down. We can probably go and start taking these settlements, I would imagine. So yeah, let's move in order to do that. Have one more army, the Swine Array. Okay, so I think we probably want to get rid of the Anglo-Saxons out of this area completely. They have an army down here as well, but I think this is their last settlement now. Actually, no, they have a couple here too. But we'll definitely have them sorted out soon, because when this army gets free taking Ebersham, they're going to move over to London. Yeah, right, cool, we'll do that. we will leave these guys alone for now. And this isn't even a full stack army. I might actually just recruit some more troops for them. Who would we want? Probably want some more spearmen. Well, actually, we probably want some more elite troops, but I don't have any that I can take. So let's just go for a couple of axemen. I guess another unit of cav can't hurt, and another set of skirmishers. Then the army's kind of set up and ready to do whatever. Yeah, they can take on like a walled settlement now as well, once they're fully replenished. Cool. Alright. Now who else have we got? Uhtred's not moving. Magnus is not moving. Gorka is moving. Yeah, we want to come take this settlement next, I think. Just waiting for a big 20 stack to appear out of nowhere from the Norse. We'll see though. Probably could actually take some more troops for Gorka, but there's not much in the replenishment pool at the moment. Damaged buildings down in Wareham, that's fine because we can definitely afford to fix up all of those. Skills available for Gorka. Apologies for the camera zooming around the map here. It can be a bit annoying to watch, so apologies for that. Give him a point in quartermaster because again he's kind of moving around a lot. Alright, I think that just leaves us with our northern armies now, right? So these guys, yeah, staying put for now. And then the Thunderhammers. Well, do I want to continue to chase these guys down? Probably. I don't want them getting around me, that's for sure. Just wondering if that's... Well, I've done it now anyway, but yeah, probably would chase these guys down and then come and take these settlements, just so these guys can't cause any more problems. Once we've taken this army out, they may well raise another one here. But if they do, we'll have to just kind of deal with that as it happens. Is that everybody? Waltheof, I think, hasn't moved yet. Okay, so he's the one going to attack down here in Ireland as well. So I think that is everyone. Kopsig is the one in the north that is replenishing. Alright, so in Ireland we're going to leave these guys where they are for now. Probably just for a few turns actually. The reason being, I definitely want to get an army sitting, even if it's just one army, just sitting here in this settlement or around here somewhere, just to prevent any armies moving over and trying to take all this undefended land. Let's actually up the garrison here as well while we're here. And why not take some more... Actually no, let's not do that one because we had in North Mercia. If we can find it. Yep, North Mercia. This building here which we wanted to upgrade because that gives us a bit more public order, which is good. Powys as well. Well, doesn't hurt to give them more public order, does it? So let's just go for it. Is there another building we can give them for public order? I think that the Thing is always a good one, and the Villa Estates, but we can't afford those just yet, so that's fine. Right then, let's end the turn there, and I don't think there's anything we've missed, is there? No, I don't think there is. Okay, next turn. Alright, we've got a usurper, so Berthan. What's he trying to do? Well, we can either show him no mercy and kill him. However, what's he doing? Is he a governor or is he... Yeah, he's a governor. Got a lot of skills as well, actually. Yeah, okay. Let's try and show him mercy then. Better to talk, influence minus one for trade, but again, he's got that many estates and things like that his influence is never going to drop below 10, so that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Keep Berthan as well. You can keep him governing, and that's alright. Cool. So, yeah, we're making a nice amount of money each turn now as well, which is good. Let's keep these guys moving around. So the Anglo-Saxons are kind of shifting about. I'm wondering if it's maybe now time to take this settlement here. I mean, I would like these guys to replenish a little bit more, so maybe we take this one. first. Keeps us a bit closer to this army of the Anglo-Saxons who were trying to get away from me as well. So yeah, let's occupy that one, continue getting these units replenished a little bit, even though I don't think we really need them, but still. Okay, that brings the Ragnarok, can take Evesham as we planned, and then they can move up. Occupy that. Alright, so this army of Sussex decided to jump into the sea over here. So, got a couple of options now. I can either head them off by moving this way. I wonder if these guys get seasickness actually because they're not Vikings. I would imagine they would do. I hope they would do. But yeah, I could potentially put these guys out onto the water here just to head them off. Which might not be a bad idea, to be fair. I don't know where they're going to go though. I mean, other than just kind of heading straight back. Maybe I just put them into the settlement. They're actually raising another army here as well in Hastings. Yeah, so I've got them on the water now. I can chase them if needs be. But let's see what they do next turn. Then we've also got this army of the Normans who are deciding to head north a little bit there. So I'm going to send this army out to go and meet them. Now it is a 20 stack, so I need to be careful. Apologies for the banging, guys. Got some work going on in the house today. But yeah, let's... I don't know if the mic even picked that up, but there was a big loud bang then. I heard it through my headphones, so I'm assuming the microphone picked it up. Yeah, so with this army here, we'll try and head these guys off, but I do need to be careful because these are a big, fully replenished 20 stack. And the Normans are no joke, actually. They're quite strong, so got to be careful. But I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine on the run. Okay, then. I think that's everyone again moved. Probably not, actually. I always say that and then I've forgotten somebody, like this guy here. Now, is he going to want to go after this settlement with an almost full stack with only 10 units? Probably not. Probably not. But where do I want to put him then? Probably want him to join up with these guys here, the Crows. Yeah, I think so. I think I want to get him to join up with the Crows. Now, they're not fully replenished, but I think with them and the other army, this should be fine. Let's start making use of them, rather than them just kind of sitting where they were. And I think what we'll do is we'll make them meet up over this end of the island and march them across, because... Oh, actually, I guess this army could reinforce from the water. Can't make it in one turn, though. So maybe I should just keep them around here somewhere. It's a bit risky because if they attack me on the water, they'll probably die. But it does mean that next turn we should be able to reach, or in whatever turn we need them to, they should be able to reach that port there. They can blockade the port, and these guys can come and attack by land. That seems like a plan. Alright, so this army of the Norse didn't actually move last turn, so let's just go and kill them. Looks like they're king as well, so this is probably their last army. Good to see them gone. That's fine, and then I think next turn, well, we'll keep them moving around now, but next turn we want to take their back and then move on to Blascona and so on. Yeah, cool. He's actually gained skills as well. Quartermaster's probably a good one. It's going to drop upkeep and give him a bit more movement range again, which is always welcome. Some traits gained, nothing bad. That's morale for Magnus's armies, zeal for Unred. Orthiolf, Magnus and Uhtred all staying put. Yeah, that really is everybody this time. So, cool. Let's try and get through a few more turns here. I think we've got time. Alright, all the intrigue going on this episode. Okay, a couple of things then. So, we've got a schemer. This man has been whispering rumours behind your back, riling up the people. You probably shouldn't stand for it now, lest it become a much bigger problem later on. So I can declare my authority, which gives me influence, or pay for his silence, which drops me some money. Don't really know what the... I mean, I'm not going to actually get any influence, because I'm already at 10, so let's just pay him off. Halfdan's actually getting corruption, which is not good. It's probably the only one, though, that's not good. Wilmir, highly regarded, gives him more loyalty, that's always a good thing. Oda, as well. It's also getting corruption. It's the same trait. Yeah, okay. Whatever, that's fine. That's not too much of an issue. Well, while we're up here in the north, let's keep these guys moving. Looks like they've raised another army over here in Thursa, but I don't think they're going to be able to do anything to us. Yeah, so to resolve that one, and then we'll take the settlement in this next turn. So that's 2 kings in 2 turns for the Norse. Cool, and let's take the settlement. So I feel like now they're going to start raising an army every single time I take a settlement. Or rather, every time I like kill the 1 stack army, they're just going to raise a new one somewhere else. Just going to get a little bit annoying, because we probably are going to end up in that same situation. This is a cool little feature. But yeah, I think Blascona will be next, because that is a very well garrisoned place. We need to yeah, probably wear them down for a few turns. I think we've got research available. Yes, we do. So let's continue with this. Trained companions. Damaged buildings down in the south. Again, looks like the Normans actually just sacked this settlement. Interesting. It's going to actually cost quite a lot to repair that. But that's fine. Let's move the Dragon Slayers up then, just to go and fight them. In fact, this might be one that we need to fight on the battlefield, so I'll leave that till last. The Crows are actually taking attrition at the moment, which is not good because they're not fully replenished yet, so we need to move them. But where can I put them where they don't take attrition? I'm not sure. Where did we want them? We're taking this settlement here, aren't we? Well, yeah, I want to move them down here, but there's nowhere I can actually put them where they don't take some attrition. That's a bit frustrating, if I'm honest. Normally if you keep them along the roads it's alright, but maybe it's because we're in the mountains that's not able to help me. What I can do is I can actually put them in this settlement first, maybe. Just for a bit more replenishment. That might be the best thing to do. So they'll take a bit of attrition this turn. Actually, they just took a bunch then just from moving through that terrain. That's another bit of a gripe that I have with this game, is that it doesn't really tell you when that's going to happen. It just happens and you have to just kind of deal with it, which is fine, I guess, but annoying at the same time. We've actually moved that army already, haven't we? Alright, Uhtred, same where he is. Ingrim, down in the south. So his next job was to take London. So, what's the garrison like? It is big and strong, so they're going to have to take that and probably besiege them for a few turns. But that's fine, we can definitely do that. We're not going to be taking any attrition or anything like that. Oh, I tell a lie. We are going to be. Because, again, I decided to put them in wetlands. Well, that's irritating. Okay, in that case, it might be worth... it's going to be a bit frustrating because I'll be leaving a lot of this undefended. There are no armies here, but other than this one, which I would attack first if I was going to move anyway, but thinking to bring them down to help out over here. The alternative is I break this siege off and don't actually do it this turn, and maybe just move them down south for now. Because this is a bit of an issue if they're going to continue to take attrition, because I do need to wait here for a few turns to kind of subdue these guys, at least 3 turns before they start taking attrition themselves. So no, let's actually break this siege. Yeah, it's a shame, but there you go. Bit annoying because it doesn't look like it's wetlands over here, but never mind. Now, where do I want to put them in turn then? I think these settlements are all alright to leave as they are, because when I get the chance I will take these armies here and sort them out. In fact, speaking of, let's go and destroy these guys.
Ships heading out. Attack.
So, not going to be fighting this on the battlefield. We will auto-resolve it, again defensively. And we'll start taking some of these settlements back from them. And next time we besiege Hastings, we'll do it properly. That's fine. Let's actually get these guys back onto land so they can take this settlement next turn. Because they have raised another army over here, which we need to be careful of. Alright, with this army then, yeah, a bit annoying. I could, I guess, attack them via the water, and then that way we don't take attrition, but I also think that means they're not properly besieged, if I remember correctly. I don't just want to leave them where they are, though, either, at the same time. Alright, actually, let's just keep them moving along this way. We can always go for Tilburg next turn, maybe. And with these guys, let's take out this army of the Anglo-Saxons here. They're actually going to retreat, which doesn't help them. Auto-resolve defensively, as always. Cool. Alright, let's take on the troops. What's the garrison looking like here? Almost full. Yeah, it's another one I would like to kind of have a fully replenished stack before we go in to attack them. Same with this one here. Well, this is not a full garrison, so maybe we should just go and besiege this settlement next. Slowly move our way down this way, and then we can meet at London. Attack it with a couple of armies. Cool. Attrition for the crows again, we know about that. Skills then for Oda, who's a governor, so let's give him points in. We definitely don't need food, let's just go for scribe. And Oslak, who is also a governor, give him a point to scribe as well. I nearly just ended the turn instinctively then, that would have been bad. So Uhtred, staying put, Wilmir. Yeah, you need to go attack that army. We're going to do that at the end of the turn and probably finish the episode on that battle there. These guys, Waltheof, Magnus, and King Uhtred are staying put. And there's Gokka over here as well, who, yeah, he can blockade that port there, but there's definitely not enough troops to contend with that garrison. So we're going to have to wait until the crows can get down, so they're just going to stay put for now as well. Cool, let's go back to Wilmir then. And we'll get this battle underway. If they even want to fight it, actually. They might not. I would have thought they would, though. They do, and also, balance powers against me. Looks like they've got some pretty strong dudes here. Norman Knight's got 4 units of them. Eesh. Okay, maybe I'm batting off a little bit more than I can chew with this one. Well, if I lose it, I lose it. Might not be a bad thing to have a bit of an upset, but let's try. So yeah, I'll see you on the battlefield for this one. Alright guys, so got dry weather. Let's start the deployment straight away on that one. And alright, we can see where their troops are. They're relatively flat land. We need to try and be clever about how we deal with their cav, because I've got terrible cav in comparison to them. So I probably want to keep all mine grouped up on one side and maybe use my spearmen on the other flank just to ward off the cav. I think that is what I'll do actually, rather than match them 2 versus 2, because we will lose that engagement. So yeah, I'll set the troops up and be back with you in a second. Alright guys, so set the troops up. Yeah, like I said, put all my cav on the right hand flank. Hopefully we can take out these 2 units of cav here. They're both Norman Knights, tier 3, very strong compared to my tier 1 scout cav. Even the Thane horsemen are not brilliant either. So hopefully we just force numbers, we can overwhelm them on that side. We did keep 1 unit of spears on this right hand flank just in case, but then we put 3 units of my best spears, the Northymbrian Thanes, on the left hand flank to hopefully deal with the cav units on that side. Other than that, usual stuffs, kind of spears on the left hand flank here, swords towards the middle, another unit of spears there, all shielded units, skirmishers behind, general behind there as well. The reason I've just put him here is because this rock meant I couldn't put him right there, and then second line infantry behind them. So yeah, just the usual stuff really. I guess I'll start the battle here, get everybody moved forward, given that we are attacking here, and then I'll be back with you when the action kicks off. Alright, looks like me kind of wheeling my, or rather they're wheeling their army because I've moved over to the left a little bit and I've brought my cavalry way over on the right. So they're kind of reacting to that somewhat. They've kind of bunched the knights and infantry up here. These main infantry, these spear? No, they're actually sword infantry, so I can charge them. Interesting. Okay, well, let's continue to push over to this right-hand side. Hopefully, kind of put their troops where we want them to be, as opposed to us being dictated by them. They are taking the high ground as well, which is not ideal. Is this their... yeah, Norman Knights here. So let's actually charge them. Let's try and get all 4 units into one on a charge, just for the extra bonus against them. Yeah, right into the side, nice, that's good. Yeah, we want to try our best to take these guys out. We're still out of range, actually, with our archers, so let's move these guys in somewhat. Want to watch out for these guys here as well. Let's actually move them across. That is a unit of spearmen themselves as well, so it's alright if they get charged. Yeah, let them charge them, that's fine. Let's bring these guys across this way. We are winning here. Yeah, we actually won. Nice. Got some more Norman Knights there as well. Actually, they just pulled out, that's all. They did actually get a good charge on me there while we weren't ready. Hopefully my archers are now shooting as well. It's fine. Let's now charge these guys again. Yeah, it looks like we did some good damage against them the first time, which is good. Let's try to continue that. Yeah, they're far enough away from the rest of their force as well that it's not an issue for me. Yeah, let's get these guys piled up here. And we will attack them as soon as this cav's dealt with.
See, they flee before our might.
1 unit broken. Good. Skirmishers should be shooting. Yeah, we're actually getting pounded by their skirmishers here, which makes me think, let's send the troops in. Let's send them in. Let's actually send these guys over to help out there. Let's hopefully try and... yeah, I think in the prolonged fight we need to actually charge these guys because we're not routing them. Alright, on this side they've actually broken free, which is not good, but should be fine. We've actually caught them, so that's good.
Our men run from the enemy. This is shameful.
Let's get these guys pulled out. Actually, we've got to charge back into those knights there, which is a bit annoying. So the whole point of doing that. Pulling them back out was to charge in again, but never mind. Let's get my general over here just so that he can pop rallies and so on for the troops. These guys have gone down now as well. It's fine. We want to charge into the sides of them. Let's pull these guys over as well. Do the same thing. Get some flanking in. I just want these guys to shoot. Who are these guys? Main infantry. We do have spearmen there as well. It's a bit annoying that they've got spearmen, but let's charge into the sides of these guys at least and get a good charge in. Then we'll move them after that. Balance of power still kind of in their favour. Got some strong troops though, that's why. Okay, yeah, get a good smash on these guys and then pull straight back out, because definitely don't want those spears getting involved in that fight. They're going to start shooting at me now as well. Well, we can wheel around our infantry on this side.
The cowards.
Guessing if anyone's running, it is my skirmishers. Yeah, it is by the looks of it. That's alright, because we're going to move in with our cav soon as well. Yeah, as long as these spearmen over here don't get involved in this fight, I'm happy to leave them in. We will pull them out and cycle charge though as well. Okay, they've got the general here. Let's just threaten him. Let's put a unit over here as well. But with the rest of these guys, yeah, let's get into the back of their general there. Let's pull these guys back out for another cycle charge, because they're going to get whooped in a prolonged fight like this. because they are quite elite troops that they're fighting against there. Looks like they're pulling some units away. We are about to get charged in the back as well. Let's try and prevent that. I don't really want to send my general in, so I won't actually for now. I'll just leave him. Yeah, we've got wavering troops here. So do they, to be fair, but... bit of a slog, this one.
The men are wavering.
Yeah, we've got more men wavering. That's actually my cav there as well. And over here. Have we got a rally that we can use? Did that only get that unit? Surely not. Surely it got some of the others. That's really irritating if that's the case. Let's get my general charging now, because I think we're going to lose this if we don't. And start charging. Yeah, that's not good. We are definitely not doing as well as I'd have hoped to have done. It's because their troops that they've got are really strong compared to mine, who I've had knocking about for a little while. I think they're like tier 1 troops and stuff, which is not ideal. Even these sword infantry have managed to take out my cav, which is pretty terrible, really.
Our men have turned tail and run.
Okay, we've managed to rout one of their units. Let's charge straight into the back of these guys as well. Let's keep shooting at everyone, although we've lost completely on the right flank. These guys have come back, so let's actually get them charging into these foot soldiers. I mean, we've done damage to them, but because they were just weak scout cav, they've not really done much to them. Did get a nice charge into the back of them there, though. But I think we're going to have to just charge and rinse and repeat. If they get into any sort of prolonged fight, they're just getting their asses kicked. Yep, general over here. For some reason I can't use rally again. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know where these guys came from behind us. I think they were the ones actually that won over here. They've circled round. Right, get in over here, please. Yeah, cav have all gone now. These guys are just about holding. I say just about. Why can't I use rally with my general anymore? Did he die? I think my general might have died. Never mind. I say never mind like it's nothing. It's actually not nothing. That's quite a big deal. This army was quite important to me. But it's fine. It's fine. I think this one is out of our hands though now. I don't think we're going to pull this one back. The only thing I can think is to maybe pull one unit. Pull 1 or 2 units out this way and flank with them. Just use these archers to hold, although they're not going to hold for very long. But yeah, with these guys, let's just get them charging into the flanks of their units here. It's all I can think to do with them. They're just going to get shot to bits. It's not good. It's not good. Swordmen are still holding here, which is good. But I think these guys are all really tired and stuff, so they're not fighting at full efficiency. Yeah, okay. I mean, we're not doing terrible, but we're definitely not going to win this, I don't think. I would be very shocked if we did, especially given that we've, I think, lost our general. Yeah, we've lost 1 unit of swordsmen here. These were the guys who needed to hold for as long as possible, and probably longer than they did hold for. Let's hit fast forward. Okay, we have routed one of their units as well. They are still shooting at us though, which is not good. Let's pull these guys out around the side and flank with them as well, while General's bodyguard and everyone else holds. They managed to get their units round as well. Not much of a flank going on there. Yep, General's dead. That's all she wrote, I think. That is going to be it, I would have thought. Yeah. Well, shame, but they put up a good fight. I think that's one of the first battles we lost in this campaign, if I remember right. I mean, I might be completely way off there, but either way, shame we lost it. We did take out a lot of their guys though, so they made a good account of themselves, those guys. Alright then, so yeah, unfortunately we weren't able to win that battle. Never mind. Alright, so we still kept the army. We did lose the general though. Don't really want a seafarer. Missile damage is not a terrible thing. +2 command is also not terrible. Let's go for the command. And yeah, I think we managed to kill their general as well. Alright, so I think next turn then what we have to do is move these guys probably into this settlement here. I don't know what the garrison's looking like here. Not terribly strong, but not terribly weak either. Let's get them in there, get them some new troops to play with. Yeah, we need to kind of hold here. I don't want them to take any more territory from us. But yeah, I think that's it for this turn, guys, and I think also that's going to be it for this episode. So, if you made it this far, as always, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed the episode. If you got any tips for me or anything like that, leave those down in the comments below. And also, if you've not subscribed yet and you wish to do so, there's that big nice red subscribe button down there. Make sure you hit that and the bell for notifications. So with that all said, guys, I will see you on the next one.